What's this girl's name? Alright. Get over here. I'll make her an offer she can't refuse.
That was the last of the candy. They were Henry Good soft eating licorice. They were nice. That's the last one. In case you didn't know, that was my impersonation of Marlon Brando as a Godfather. I have the questions over here. Pattimus asked a couple of questions. I didn't really read them, so I'm reading them now. So I'll turn my head that way and read the question and then get back to you. Different angle, just feel like something different today. Pattimus, do you talk to plants? No. Did they talk back? No. If so, what do they say? Well, I just said they don't, so. And if not, maybe you weren't listening. Why you no listen? Well, I love nature. I am a fan of nature. I like to be outside. I like the wind. I like the smell. I like everything about nature. But I'm not so hot on individual plants. I don't like. I'm sort of jealous of hobbits who love all things that grow. I can see that a flower is beautiful, but I can't really enjoy the beauty of an individual plant for very long. I like being with them, so no, I don't listen. I don't listen to stupid people either, so I don't know. No, I'm sorry, I'm not a plant person. Although my uncle had his living room full of plants, and I loved that. But I would probably prefer a plastic plant because it wouldn't require water. If you can choose the manner by which you die, what would it be? Well, and I didn't make this one up myself, I'm not afraid of death, but I'm afraid of dying. And so a slow, a painful death, one that is like degrading to your dignity. You know, if I had to choose my way of dying, it would be playing a video game or in a huge explosion. I'd like to die by a meteorite hitting my head. Something spectacular. Something that will make everyone go, wow, that's cool, you know. I mean, sad that he's gone, but this was cool. Do you have a song that can completely turn your mood around? Yes. And I know that most people answer this question with a song that makes them go from sad to happy, but I prefer being happy, and but I have songs that turn my mood around the other way. And one of those songs is the Alan Parsons Project, Old and Wise. You know, it puts a lump in my throat and a tear in my eye. So I go very quickly from being happy to sad. I like blues music for that reason. It makes me go to sad very, very easily. So there are many songs. I think Eric Clapton has a couple of nice ones. Of course, that I can't remember now. But the song that he wrote for his son when he died, something about Circus Left Town, is that it? I'm not sure. I think it is. So that's my answer. You know, there's songs that make me go sad and not happy. That's a mood change, isn't it? Isn't it? And it takes a while for me to get back. I realize that negative energy lasts just as long as positive energy, maybe even longer. So I'm very careful with negative energy. I don't read newspapers. I don't do news. news people want to sell news, and they know that bad news sells more newspapers. They're not interested in our well-being. They just want our money. So I stay away from... I don't read newspapers. Sorry. My wife works at a national newspaper, but I don't read newspapers. Anyway, I digress. If you could learn any real, ancient, or fictitious language and speak it fluently, what would it be and what would you do with it? Fictitious language? Real... Any real language. Oh, God. I think it would be French or Italian. I go to France on holiday a lot, and I would love to just be able to fluently speak it, you know, and pretend that I'm French and really know what the hell they're all saying. I know that's not going to be very interesting, or, you know, Italian is the same thing. I'd love to, and if it was an ancient language, I'd choose Roman. Yeah. And a fictitious language? Well, like Elvish or something? Nah. But I'd go on holiday and just, you know, I feel so much more relaxed going to an English-speaking country because I can speak the language. I can talk to people. I can help myself. You know, I'm not completely in shot, am I? Should I zoom out a little bit? I think I should. Is that better? This is a new angle for me. This is not going to be standard. It's just my laziness. Sorry. So, you know, just if you speak French, you can go to a lot of places. Same as Spanish. I'd love to be able to speak Spanish. You know, there's so much more that you know, so many more countries that you can go to and just be relaxed. I kidnap you and force you to join my circus. What part do you play in my circus? Freak show, magician, clown, food vendor, acrobat. Doesn't have to be realistic. Circus? I'd be the bus driver. Yeah. I'd be the one to stop at the new circus site, break out a cup of coffee or a cold beer, depending on the weather, and sit there and watch you people build the circus, and then put on the show that I get to watch for free. And then when everything's done, you guys pack it up and I drive the bus to the next place. That's what I would do. I'd take care of the animals, you know, because I don't think animals should be in circuses. There you go. It's really nice that you can see an elephant, but what does the elephant think? You know, I'd be the animal setter freer. You know, and you do whatever you want to do. Go catch them or something. I'd set them free every fucking time we stop somewhere. You'd hate me. You still want me in your circus? Doesn't have to be realistic, it says. Okay. Okay. What skill do you always want to have? Learn, never got around to. Do you think you'll learn it in the future? I really wanted to draw very well, and I thought I could, but then I saw Evo Haler, Giles draw his stuff, and I thought, fuck, you know, that's what I want, and he can just do it. So, and play the guitar. I always, when I listen to music and there's a really good, you know, I like guitar, electric guitar, or I listen to Kelly Joe Phelps. You know, if you've not heard of Kelly Joe Phelps, look him up. He is great. Acoustic guitar, singer-songwriter, very, very nice. I do play a bit of the guitar, but when I listen to that music, I imagine myself on a stage playing the guitar like that. I've had a dream. I had a dream where just everything I did on the guitar sounded kick-ass and good. That felt great. That's what I want. Do I think I'll ever learn that? Realistically, probably not. But I work at it, you know, and that's good enough for me. It's some things are just talent, you know. I get to. It's easy for me to be fooled into thinking that something is actually easy by looking at others doing it. I learn by looking. You know, I see someone do something. Hey, I see someone do something, and that allows me to learn that skill. I can't learn it out of a book, or I have to see it being done. But there's a trap because I think that I can do anything I see, which is not true, because halfway, you know, you sort of hit the glass ceiling, and that's where I am with my guitar play. What's a song that you think sums up your country? You can choose up to 3, and it's entirely based on how you feel about where you come from. Sums up my country? Oh, man. Oh, this one, something comes to mind, but no one's going to know it. It sums up my country. Dit is mijn club, mijn ideaal. Dit is de mooiste club van allemaal. That's a Dutch song about. It's basically a joke, but it's very well executed by the people who actually sung the song, and it's about a football club. I hate football, but that is a very. We had one Dutch artist, André Hazes. He's dead because he drank too much, and he made typical Dutch music, and that sums up Dutch music for me. It sums up the country. Yeah, well, I suppose nothing sums up the country. I mean, how can any one song or 3 songs even sum up a country? I don't know. André Hazes, look him up. He's dead. There's a lot of dead people in my answers. What living, currently not extinct animal do you identify with? Cats. Not an animal you want to be, but one you would likely be based on your personality. One you would likely be based on your personality? What kind of question is that? Not an animal you want to be, but one you would likely be based on. Oh, you would likely be based on your personality. Sorry. Cat. Cats are a little bit standoffish, you know, and they're quiet, and they go their own way, and they do their own thing. Cats are assholes. Everybody knows that, you know, but they don't know it. You know, I'm an asshole, but I don't know it. So, I've had I had a couple of cats, and they were. I think you can have a good relationship with a cat, and not a. Yeah, they're good friends. They can be. My first cat was my good friend. I was young, and so was he, and that was. That sounds lovely, doesn't it? Yeah, currently not extinct animal. Yeah, that would be a cat. I couldn't think of any other animal except another feline, like a lion or a cheetah or something. But those are. A cheetah is like fast and furious, and probably a lion who's, you know, looks good but it's a little lazy, and as the ladies take care of him, you know. Oh my god. Crazy Dick Wizard Man grants you the power to snap your fingers and create one meal every time you snap. It will be this meal for the rest of your life. What do you choose for that meal? This is a horror question for me, because anything that is repetitive scares me shitless, you know. If I had to choose one meal that appears every time I snap my fucking fingers, it's gonna bore me the second day. Jesus, you know, every time. You know, I guess it'd be something easy, or I don't know, something that I think, you know, that's just anywhere that I can eat anywhere, like fries. We have a specific sort of fries culture. You know, it's like a meal in itself. You know, and you dress it up with all kinds of sauces, and you can have a snack, and that's what we eat Friday night. You know, when you don't want to cook, and it's the end of the week, and you think, ah, man, I don't want to cook. For those moments, I'd go bang, and I don't have to go out, and I don't have to pay money, and you know, it's because it's a takeout meal basically. You can make it yourself. It's all trouble. So when it's not healthy, although it is potato, but it's fried. But you know, let's just assume. Yeah, that would be it. Your questions here. What? That last question, your question's here to be answered by Foxnard from Oxnard? What? Fuck? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Because I'm too stupid. And I'm from another country, Patty, so you'll have to do better on the translation. You know, you have to take into account that not every fucking person that watches you is from your country and knows who the fuck Foxnard from Oxnard is. I don't have a fucking idea what that means. I can Google it though, because I have a computer here. So I'll humor you that far, and Foxnard from Oxnard. It's the first time in my life that I Google something and I get an empty page. There's nothing. Oh, there we go. Oh, you know what I get? I get the video from Mark. Fucking hell. Let's see what Mark has to say. Yeah, Mark. What he says. Oh, he has the questions. Yeah. What does Mark say?
15 minutes. It takes about 25 minutes.
He actually has a fucking recipe. Jesus.
Okay, well, I've made it through the entire video, and you promised.
Bear with me.
What type of cookie would you give me?
Oh, I get to ask a question. Is that the and then Foxnard of what? It's you. It's you. I get. Oh, I can ask you a question. Okay. To be answered. I should have put some more thought into this. But I can edit this out. My thinking time. Jesus, Patty. Okay, well, here's one that just comes. I just picked the one that comes to mind. If I lived near you, would we be friends? Deal with that. And don't just say yes. I want to know why. Okay. I think I have another video to make. Yeah, I have another video to make. Don't go away. I'm uploading all of this shit at the same time, so sorry. I'll make the next one. Same angle, you know, you'll see. Bye-bye.